I can destroy this one here, I think. Let me try. Let's see what happens. Hopefully my base doesn't fall apart. Crap. Welcome back, everybody. The Accidental Survivor here, and we are back with another episode of SCUM. This is our Medieval Marauder series, and hopefully we'll be able to play this game today without our game crashing out on us again. That was a little bit of annoying. You know, last time I had to cut the episode short. I just couldn't do it, but we got the axe in our hands. All right, let's chop this down, get it out of the way so we can see again. I'm going to need to build a couple of repair kits really quick just to maintain my base. You know, like I said, it's been another week since I've played. So I'm sure that's been degrading slowly. All right, we got that done. Now, let me see really quick what we need for our crafting. And, hey, what am I doing? Items. Toolkit. There we go. And what do we need for this again? We need 2 scrap metal, 2 planks, a nail, or a bolt, or a nail and a bolt, and a crowbar. All right, let's do this. Let's get one of these open here. Not that one. There we go. Let me go find that crowbar. I've got a crowbar, and I'd rather not use my sword or my axe if I can help it. I think this chest over here, I got a crowbar in it. Where are we at? Here we go. So let's take the crowbar. We already got the nails. We'll get some bolts. Here's our 2 scrap metal. Matter of fact, let me take 4 scrap metal out of here. We'll make 2 repair kits, or 2 toolboxes. And we still got that hammer, too. And the rest of that are sticks and stuff. Okay. We'll grab some bolts. We'll take one of those logs that we chopped up from that tree into planks. And that should be everything we'll need. Let's see again. Here we go. Yeah, we got the, we brought back our pepper and our spices. Here we go. We got a bolt right here. Is that just one? Where's the other bolt? I know we've got more than that for bolts. We got a box of bolts right here. Let's do this. Take out bolts. There we go. There's a couple. So let's see if we can build those toolkits now. Here we go. Oh, we need the planks. All right, let's chop this one up. Where's our axe? Oh, we got it in our hands. Okay. What are we missing? We got bolts in our... Yeah, there we go. We got the crowbar. And we got the... Oh, do I have to highlight all of these? There we go. I didn't think I needed to highlight each one individually. I didn't have to do that last time. I just had to kind of like click on that one or reset it. Let's do 2 of them. All right. Now we'll... let's move this stuff aside so that we got room. I guess that was a good spot anyway. Ooh, damn. All right, let's do that, and let's do this. Let's take the other one to my hands. Okay. Ooh, it's getting dark out. Let's go get this into our flag just to get some... It's not going to repair everything. Whoa. Okay, I guess we got a lightning storm coming in. Yeah, we do. That's pretty cool. So let's see here. 118. We'll use that one up. I think this will knock off, I think, 20 in each one. 98. Yeah. Okay. Those are gone. And we got 78 left. All right. We still need to... let me go back this way. Still need to get probably a couple more repair kits. Just your tool kits just to get that stuff out of the way. Let me grab a log from up here. I want to go see what the other stuff on the other side over there needed. There's those stick bundles. Let's grab a log. And let's take this shortcut over here. Yep, see that? We're right next to this area. We don't have to go too far. And this gate here, we needed, wow, we needed 3 planks, nails. Oh, we needed everything. What about this one right here? Some more logs, or planks and a stick. All right, let's finish this one up in the dark here. I want to stick around the base today, kind of do some, do some base building, finish up some of these base elements. Especially if my game is going to crash. I'm just going to play this one to see how it works. It may have just been that one time. Okay, there's our 9 planks. Do we need planks over here? Crap. Well, we got the bolt in there. We need a toolkit? Dude. Oh, that's the... Yeah, we need another toolkit. Oh, we used up all our planks. All right. I think we used up the planks that we chopped up also over here. Yeah, we did. All right, we'll take... let me chop this one up. And let me see if we have the material enough to, to make another toolkit. I do want to make another one. So there's 1 scrap metal there. Let's get another. Let's get one more toolkit built. Here's some scrap metal there. Man, what else did we need for that? Come on, dude. We need another bolt, and that's it. Let's go ahead and take one of those out of the box. And let us make that toolkit now. All right, let's put that in my inventory. I'm also going to grab a plank into my hands. I'm freezing. Let me fix this weather. There we go. Much easier to see, to hear, to play. Okay, so what do we have here? We got the plank. Oh, we need a stick. Okay, what about this one here? Oh, there's 1 plank. All right, we need 2 more planks in that one, and we need some sticks over here. Let's grab a stick. Let's grab another plank. We got a lot of that stuff, so we're going to use it up. No. I hit repair. Oh, it's the base element. No, I want to take that into my hands. And let's grab a stick out of here. There we go. We should be able to finish up both of these. Oh, there's that one done. Oh, that's right. Damn it. We needed three. We need 3. Should have brought a whole log over here, but that's fine. This is the last one. So we'll get this used up. Actually, all the planks are gone. All right, let me chop this into more planks. I don't have anything in that area that I'm going to work on afterwards, so I'm not going to need to drag a whole log over there. Okay, let's get back down over here. Now, actually, I think that, well, you know what? There was a wall right there we need to work on the other side of this door. That's kind of cool. I opened the door up and can't get through. Okay, so now that door is done. All right, nice. And like I said, I know people, you can jump around here and get across. It's not going to stop anybody from coming over. I'm doing it because it looks cool. So let me see. If I close this one, what do we need for this wall here? 14 planks. Dude. And 3 more sticks. All right. Let's do this. We need mainly planks. Sticks, we'll need a couple. Let's grab a few planks. As a matter of fact, I need to get that toolkit into my base. So there's 1. Can I carry any more? There's 2. Crap. All right, let's do this. Let's get that up there. We're going to make some room for a couple more sticks, just in case we need them. Take another plank. We'll come back and get some logs as well. Yeah, we'll work on some of this stuff out here, and that's just it too. Like the more I build, the more I'm gonna need to. Oh, we need 15 sticks or 14 sticks. Holy crap! I thought it was like 6. Yeah, but the more we keep adding to this base, the more it's going to cost me in repair kits and improvised toolkits and all that stuff. And it's going to get to the point, depending on the size of this base, that I'm going to just be spending most of my time just doing upgrades or repairs. All right, let's do this. I do want to repair all the base elements with that toolkit. We'll get it out of our inventory, and we'll get that down now. We only got 60 left. So that's not too bad. So that's 3 more improvised toolkits we need to build to get that down to 0. And what I'm going to do now is let's grab as many sticks as we can. I still have some space, I think. Yep. Okay. We'll grab those. I'll grab that log. And we'll try to get this wall section done too, because, like I said, I want to get this all blocked off so the puppets can't get through. And right now they can jump through there, so we're going to fix that. There we go. There's 11. Damn. I need to check on the durability of this axe too. I don't remember the last time I think I fixed it last episode, or maybe the one before that. Okay, 5. So let's see here. We're at 91%. That's pretty good shape. And I may chop this log or tree down as well. That'll give us some quick logs right in the vicinity, and also get these damn leaves out of my way. Actually, they were pine needles, not leaves, but you know what I meant. So let's see. It's so hard to see where I'm putting that down. Okay. Looks like it's getting dark out too. Okay, we got 9 of 14. We've got need 3 more sticks, so let's grab those. Yeah, with that out of the way, I can see much better now. And I do want to work on some more platforms today too. I just figured out what the hell, we'll work on one of the walls today. So let's see, I need 3 more sticks. What the hell was that? There's 1. Let's take that other stick bundle outside, and we are going to take that other stick bundle right there, or even the one down here, and we'll chop that up into sticks so we can finish this up. Well, we only need 2 more. Is there a... Let me get a bush. There may be a bush nearby. You know what? I'm not going to... Oh, here we go. Oh, no. Freaking use... Why? He uses his axe for everything, and then all of a sudden he uses his sword to do this. So, that's number 5. There we go. Dude. Last thing I need to do is wear my sword out chopping up bushes. Okay, what do we got? Small wooden sticks. Small. We'll take the small ones. Let's grab this log. And let me see if I can see the ground easier now. There we go. All right. Sticks are in. We need 4 planks, and that's right here. We'll take care of... We'll get that. There you go. See, he grabs his axe automatically. Done. Okay. See, I like that. See, that blocks it off. That means the puppets cannot get through here now. I can't. I don't know if I can even jump up here anymore. Oh, I'm out of stamina. That's what I get for jumping. Okay, we got more logs here. And we have this other wall section, too. This is going to take a lot of sticks for this one. I mean, that little section there took like 14 planks and 14 sticks. This one is 17 and 17. We still got the axe in our hand. Let me do this. Okay, that's into here. Axe is down to 82%. Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting we got all this stuff here. There's a new helmet. What's mine looking like? 87. Okay. So we can do, let me do this. I got an idea. Let me grab this stick bundle. We're going to put all these sticks from this. We're going to chop this up really quick, and we're going to put all of these into this wall section and get this one completed. How many did that give me? All right, we got all 17 sticks. And there's probably still more on the ground over here. There's another long stick right there. I think they may be over here. No, just that one. All right, I thought I was going to waste a whole bunch of big sticks. So now we need planks as well. And that's going to require several of these big logs. Right there, dude. I think I know why he grabs the axe automatically when I do this, but then the sword for the bushes, because I can't use a sword and chop that log into planks. I need to have a bigger tool, so that one he grabs the axe. Okay, Let's see what we got over here. Any more big logs left? Yep, one right there. We use up all the... That's what I like about having the trees grow back. And if I just sat here all day and built the base, I'd be going way out there looking for logs. When, you know, because I only build so much per episode, the logs all regrow so I can keep using them over and over. Or the trees regrow. Okay, 8. Oh, what the heck was that? All right, we're going to need a few more logs. I think it is getting dark. I should have adjusted the daytime settings when I fixed the weather. Let me do that too now. Okay. That way you ain't got to worry about it getting dark while we're playing. For your benefit as well as mine. We're going to need to cut a tree down like this. Let's cut this tree down. We got to get it out of the way anyway. And we're going to be using it probably for you know, work on the platforms inside as well. And we've got that wall section right there. I kind of wanted to do as well. Yeah, right there. But I may redo part of that. I'm not really sure how that's going to work yet. All right, we'll take one log. Let's go this way. I think this will probably be a little bit faster than going the other way. I don't know. Could be wrong. I may try to do a couple more. Yeah, I think I'm going to do at least a couple more toolkits before we finish this episode, just so that I have... Yeah, here it is. So I don't have to worry, you know, about the base despawning or parts of it. I don't want to come back next episode and find half my base despawned or something like that. Wooden planks. There we go. All right, we need 2 more logs, or 1 more log and 1 plank. But at least now we can run. I got to check on my... actually, my thirst is a little low. So we may need to take a drink. My food is okay. But the next time we catch an animal, I'm going to try to skin that thing and cook it again. We'll try working on that. Now that I've got the spices and stuff like that, we'll see what we can do. Oops. I almost went the wrong way. Then I'd have to backtrack. Okay. I'm not going to bring another log over here. What I'll do is the next time I cut up a log, I'll just grab 1 plank and run it back here. And that way this wall section will be done too. But this ain't going to finish it, but it'll be close. Yeah, we just need 1 more. Yeah, once I get that done, I want to put another one in here just to kind of block that off, because I think puppets can still jump over. We still got this part here too. I was like, what the hell? Oh, we got a tree right here. Okay. And another one right there. And another one here. Yeah, we got plenty of stuff. Yeah, this way they can't get in over here, you know, anymore. I'm not going to keep jumping. Yeah, my stamina's already down to 27. Okay, so let's go back inside. There's a lot of stuff I'd like to do. Actually, you know what? We can drink water from right here. Wait a minute. Where's the stairs? Crap! I don't want to. I don't want to fall in here. That's on the other side, of course it is. Oh, here's some steps right here. Let's just go down and get a drink of water. I've not seen any puppets yet, but usually when I load in like this, they're not around. How far down does this go? Fill water bottle? Okay. I guess it was slightly empty. Let me get that back out of my hands. Put you over here. Can I just drink? You know, I can't, but that's fine. I'll just drink from right here. Let's see. Oh, now I know why I can't drink. I got that damn helmet on. Always forget about that. There we go, drink. Yeah, we're never going to run out of water right here. That's one good thing about this base. And I'm still protected. You know, it's like I'm on the other side. Now, that doesn't mean a puppet can't jump into water and come over here, which they probably will. You know, if they were trying to get me. Yeah, they would. If they were over there, they would just jump and come over here, and then I'd have to deal with them. That's why we're going to block all this off, and that's why this wall is blocked off too. You know, this is part of it. Ooh, let me get my helmet back on. Yeah, we got a lot. We got a lot of work to do. Okay, calm down there, dude. I can get the fire going. Let's grab this log. And we'll head back up top. And I want to see what we got. I kind of still want to work on this floor right here, because we're not really quite done with that yet. And I also need to see how much string and or rope and stuff I got on me. You know, and also one thing up here. Let's go back. Let's go up top really quick. Right here, this part we're working on. Black Hat 302 Gaming, and this is his server that I'm playing on. He had a great suggestion. You know, instead of building these wall sections, what I could do is build. Where is it? There we go. Base building. Let's go to this. These sections right here, the door frame, and I don't. Is that general base building? Twig support frame. Maybe that's it. Let me try. Yeah, see, I don't need to build a whole wall section. You know, down below, I can do... Oh, I can't move fast while I'm doing this. But yeah, I could do stuff like this. You know, I can build the twig support right here. Say I'll put one right here. And I just need one log, one rope, and that hammer or the axe or whatever, and I can get that done, and then I can build a wall on top of it. And this way I can still pass through. Not that I need to pass through right here. Matter of fact, that's a good point. Let me delete this. I know you're cold, dude, but like over here, like if I want to be able to build a wall on top of here, but I can't because this is wide open, I can build that support frame. Put it right here. Yeah, let's do that. I got the axe in my hands. No, I don't. Let's put that in my hands. One log. Yeah, let's go grab that another log. We'll leave the one that's upstairs. Matter of fact, let me chop this tree down right here, and hopefully all the logs will remain right in this area. Okay, now we can finish this. Oh, that's awesome. So with that one done there, see, because up here I may not... That should be right below. So let me do this now. Put that log down. Oh, what are you doing, dude? There we go. Okay, let's do this again. See, now I can put one on top of there. Oh, I did it crooked. Oh, no. All right, let me do that. Let me do that. I put the wrong one on the wrong spot. I'm going to have to delete the other one. Because that other one is off of this crooked platform. We're gonna leave it here. We're going to leave it there. I'm not going to just demolish it. But what I want to do instead is build this one in its place. Yeah. So they're kind of like a double frame right here, but I didn't really need that. Let's grab another log from here. Man, they're all the way downstairs, too. We got another stick bundle. I wish... Let me try the platform thing again. It wouldn't let me do it last time, but maybe... See, I can build that one, which is weird, but I can't build this one. This is the one I want. I wonder if I build this. Can I build another one off of that? Like right there. Yeah. Crap. See, how is it... let's do this. I can rotate it. There we go. Let me back up a little bit. I'm kind of stuck. There we go. Yeah, if I could build it like this. Freaking logs in my way. I can't see. Come on, dude. I don't want it to snap in. Dude, I had just seen it. Hold on. All right, hold on. Let's do this. Let's get that log out of my hands. I can't freaking see. Let's build the platform again. Let me rotate it and... I just saw it. That's how I want it. Okay. Get up. Dude, oh my gosh. All right, stand up. There we go. See, that's okay. I like that. That kind of works, and it looks pretty good. This one I may delete. I don't know if we need this one sticking out of the wall right there. So I just built that one because I thought I could snap off the other one. That's what I want right here. Let's build this. I'm missing a stick. My guy's freezing. So there's another thing we're going to do. Let's get that over here towards the middle. We'll put it down right here. I just want to keep it away from the walls so that it doesn't go flying off the ledge and I'm having to go to the other side of the moat, you know, to look for a stick or whatever. They should all be in this general area. Okay, these are all long. All right, that is all the sticks. Let me go ahead and grab a few of these. Look at that. See, we were able to get it. Whether, you know, I did it the way they wanted me to do it or not. I want to grab that log as well right there. Ooh, we got stuff down here. Oh, I got more sticks. All right, let's take that. And there's a metal sword right there. Let me do this. I want to get that up top. Come on, dude. What the hell? Listen, oh, my axe is there. No. I was going to lose my axe. All right, hold on. I got to come back for that log. I don't know. Oh, there it is. Oh, actually, you know what? That'll work right there because I can grab it from here, I think. Yeah, I can take that wooden log, but I'm going to drop. I don't want to drop my axe. So let's go back up top. Now that we got those platforms there done, what I want to do here as well, I want to put the solid walls on this side, and I want to see how that's going to look. Twig wall. If I build one here, how's that going to look up top? The way I should have done it was built this entire bottom first and then go to the next level. I'm already going up to the 3rd floor, and I'm still working on the 1st. Yeah, see, like that? And I may put a ceiling piece in here, too, just to get it, you know, so it doesn't look crappy. Yeah, that'll work. Let's go build that wall. We got all our sticks and logs are down here. We got a couple logs right there, but we got plenty over here. Let's grab this one from down below. All right, and let's put that into here. Where's my axe? Dude. Oh, I think I just dropped it. There it is. All right, let's take that into my hands. Okay, let's try this again. Nice. See, that one's done. That's good. I like that. And what I'll do is, let me see if I can build. I know my guy's freezing. But let's go back to the ceiling, the twig floor pieces. There we go. Right. Not off of, I don't want to build it off of that one. I want to build it off of this one. There we go. So that it stays flush with the top. And for this one, let's go. We got the axe in our hands. Done. Let me go take a look upstairs now. Dude, get out of the freaking wall. Yeah, I think it just flows much smoother. This way I don't have like, you know, like I'm not going to fall through here, but it's always like, maybe I will. I don't know. But here now it's like, just flows seamlessly. And we don't need to build any walls, you know, going up. Actually, I can build a wall on top of this. That wall right there. Let's try that. Just out of curiosity. See how that's going to look. Dude. Okay. And that's kind of what we need to do anyway. Now, I was going to leave the stone walls here. And I may not build this. Let's delete that. I kind of like the rough stone walls there. I may do ceiling pieces just to make that look flush, like right here. We'll do another one right here. The twig floors, I mean. Just like that. Can I do another one? Yeah, kind of like that. That looks all right. I can live with that. Maybe even this one right here. Let's see if it'll let me do another one without building the other ones first. Yeah, it will. Okay, great. Yeah, let's build all these. Oh, we need more sticks. They're all downstairs. Okay. Well, let's build them all down here. We can reach them from the bottom. Let me grab some sticks. Oh, yeah, so you got a whole bunch of small wooden sticks. There's still some long ones there. I don't think I need logs for this. No. All right, well, let's put this right here. I don't want to lose it, but we don't need to carry it around in our hands. And let's see if we can finish these. Nice. One more stick. Yep. All right, we'll grab the small ones there. All right, that looks okay. I mean, that worked out all right. I like it. It definitely covered up those broken floorboards. You know, I like to do maybe some more of that right here, too. Let's see. Yeah, we got one right there. We'll do another one right here. Ooh, all right, maybe not right here. Oh, I can. I just saw it. Well, when it blinks out like that, it means it's telling me that I cannot build it there. And if I somehow finagle it so it stays in place, it won't let me put all the resources into it. Like that. Wonder if I can build it off of here now. Well, you know, I may not be able to build it because we don't have the support. Yeah, we don't have a support for it. All right, that's easy. That's an easy fix. So what I'll do is I'll use the that one right there. We'll build it right here. And we need one log. And now we should be able to build that floor piece that I was like, it won't let me build it. So let's try that now. Yeah, look at that. See? More sticks. I don't like taking too many sticks because I don't want my axe falling to the ground if I pick up a log or whatever. Yeah, there we go. See, that looks good. Yeah, that looks much better. And we'll do the same with this stuff here. I'm so happy that you know, Black Hat told me about that foundation piece. That's going to make building a lot easier up top. And I don't have a bunch of walls, you know, solid walls here. You know, I can leave that open. I'm not going to build a wall piece there. I'd like to build another platform right here, our foundation. All right, that's good. That'll work right there. Let's get the axe into our hands. One log and one stick. We got logs over here. I hate how the platform, like the foundation, should be the harder thing to build. That only takes one log, but the walls take two. It's like, oh my gosh, come on, dude. I don't know if I want to build one right there. Yeah, I guess I do. See, I don't want to snap off of that, though. We're going to put it off of this. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's grab another log. Matter of fact, how many sticks do we have on us? Let me take a few sticks. Oh, that's a long wooden stick. Let's chop these long ones up. All right, that's good enough. Yeah, see, we get to use up all these resources while also building a bunch of new stuff. Nice. And this is the extent we're going to go. We're not going to go any further this way with the platforms and stuff. So what I'll do here is build a wall. If it'll let me. Yes. All right, we need 2 logs. Do I have 2 logs still? I don't think so. Oh, here's one. Might as well use it up. And I think there's one upstairs, but I'm not gonna. I'll grab one from the ground. Yeah, that's gonna. I think it's gonna look much better once I get the bottom part like enclosed like I want it. You know, we can run right through here still. Yeah, that'll be much better. I like it. I like the direction it's going. Let's see if we can do that right here. There we go. And see, that's not going to really bleed through. Let's go back this way. I want to take a look on the other side of the wall here. On this part where I got the workbench. And you see, it's not really bleeding through. You know, none of the wall sections are bleeding through. I like that. That's good. Yeah. I'm happy. So we got that stuff done. We still got to do that one there. But I'm not going to worry about that at the moment. Let's grab another log here. Run this back. This way we're not wasting this stuff. And what I'll do is I'll put all this stuff into the chest. Whatever we don't use at the end of the episode, I'll put all that stuff back away. And here I'm going to leave the bottom of this part open because I like to be able to walk around like this and go up the stairs. Matter of fact, we could probably put a platform right here. I think we can. No, it's not letting me. Probably because the other stuff is already built there, the wall. Yeah, I wouldn't mind putting one here, but it's not necessary. The walls here are kind of okay. What I'll do is let me build another one of these. Let's put one of those here. And let's do another one right here. Okay, and what do we need for this? Another log. And we'll get all these used up. Still got another one. We got a couple logs over there. One in the bushes I saw. I want to close that gate too. Not that it's going to stop, anybody if it's closed, because there's no lock on it. But for the puppets from just wandering through if they happen to be in the area. Okay, see that does look better, and we can walk through here, and we still have the support. Yeah, let's go close that gate first of all, so I don't forget about it. Nice. And I don't have a lock on there, do I? Yeah, I do have a lock on there. Okay, never mind. But that doesn't mean somebody can't just come through here and be like, whoop, and be right inside the base. It's not really protected, if you know what I mean. Let's get up here this way. Yeah, I like that. You can still use the ladder to get up top. We got logs here. So let me see. If I build this one... And we need sticks. Damn it. All right, let me go get some sticks. We got a bunch down here still. Just grab 5 for right now. Let's see if we can finish this thing up, this platform. I mean, we're close to the top. And we already figured out, we can climb up this. Well, we can't get up this one, which is fine. But we can get up the other one. I mean, we can, when we get to the top, we can climb down and get to the second floor of that one. And here, we're going to leave the walkway like this. Well, actually, we can't climb up there anymore. Not on that one. On that side, I mean. Actually, I think we can climb up this one. Let me just double check. No, that's it. But we can get up and down. It's not a total problem. And for this one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a wall. Let's see if it'll let me build a wall here. Or do I need to put something down below? Yeah, I need to put something down below. All right, so that is right there. That's right here. So yeah, I don't want to block off that problem or that part. But if I put one right here, and maybe one right here, I think that's what we need. Actually, we already have one right there. Yeah, we need one right in here. Okay. Let's go grab another log. Let's get the one that was in the bushes over here. There it is. I don't want that one to slip past me later on. And I got to see how much more of that rope and wire or whatever we have left on us, because we may be getting short. We built a lot, and we've used a lot of it. Okay. You don't even notice that I had built that. That's what's kind of cool. But the rest of what I have, I'll leave the walls here like that. The ones I already built, I'm not going to change those. But now with that out of the way, I can build a wall here, a solid wall. Right there. Oh, actually, I built it backwards. Let's do this. Let me destroy that one. Let's build it again. There we go. Come on. All right, and we need 2 logs for that one. And we have 2 logs right here. One more stick and another log. Come on, dude. All right, we got plenty of sticks downstairs. Let's just grab the rest of these as much as we can carry. Okay, so that is done now. And what I want to do is right here in this spot, let's see what we got for stairs again. We have this one right here. There we go. I just had it. Yeah, that way we can get up top nice and easy from this direction, and then access to those ladders over there. So this one here, we're going to need Another log, another stick, some rope. So we just need a log on that one, and we'll have the stairs done. And that'll be a nice, easy way for us to get to the next level as well. And any more logs here? Let me see. Was there any logs that fell down here that I just, like, missed when I cut that tree down? Yeah, I built... It's going to be a little hard getting... Oh, we can still get into this area to search these. I was kind of worried, by building these platforms, we may bottle ourselves, block this section off right here, but we can still get in right there. No problem. That worked out good. Let's grab another log from here. Actually, we'll end up finishing all this up anyway without having to put anything into the chest, because now all the logs are gone. I think the only thing that's left, there's another log right there. Maybe that stick bundle from that tree. I don't think we used that one. But there's plenty of trees. We always have access to nearby trees in this place, which is cool. Okay, we're up top. Let's get that. Let's get this last wall or stair section done. I want to go then try to see if I can build a couple more toolkits, just so I don't want to come back and have like 200 pieces I need to improve on or upgrade. Okay, see, we're getting closer. Now we can get up this ladder here to get it all the way up to the top like we were before. There's another bow. I like the one that I've got right now. This is awesome. Yeah, we can climb back down. I want to make sure I incorporate this ladder into this floor as well, like I just did. I don't want to make the next floor above this get blocked in by that one. Well, with the stairs right there, there won't be any anything like that. I may put a support beam in, but what I'm also going to do is stuff like this, like the twig floor. Yeah, right here. There's going to be some like that, and hopefully that doesn't bleed through the wall too much. But we're going to have these blocked off also. Matter of fact, can we do the other side too? Probably not. Yeah, it's not going to let me build it right there. All right, that's fine. I just wanted to check that out. Let's go see if we can get some more of those repair kits done. And I also want to see if that section that I've just built is going to bleed through to the other side. We're going to grab this last log that's here that I saw in the bushes. We'll take that back to our other chest. And do I have any... Did I have any other scrap metal in here that I may have left behind? I did. Let's grab that one out. And let's get a couple sticks over here. We're not going to need these right now. And this way my inventory is a little bit fuller. Do we have any rope or anything like that in here? No. And I think our rope is pretty much gone. I think we used it all up. Yeah, no, we got a little bit of wire. We got some wire right there. Okay, it's not bad. We can make rope, no problem. We got plenty of sticks. That's all it takes to make rope. I just like using, if we find stuff, I definitely grab it. And that's what I've been using, the stuff that we find. And we got lots of that. But what I'm going to do now is let's get you down. That's our 2 planks. We're going to make 2 repair kits. So we'll chop these. That'll give us 4 planks for the 2 repair kits. Or the 2 tool kits. And I need 3 more pieces of scrap metal. Look at that freaking plank up there. We got more wire here too, so that's good. Yeah, we're pretty good on that stuff. All right. Come on, dude. Where's the other chest? Here we go. There's 1, 2. I need 1 more piece of scrap metal. Watch me be, watch me be short. 1 piece. I'll have to go search a vehicle outside. That's fine, and I'm glad we have those vehicles there too. We got thread. I don't see any more wire over here, but okay, we need another piece of scrap metal. We got 3. So I want to build 2 of these, so let's go do that really quick. Yeah, we'll just grab this vehicle right here. What do we need for this one too to finish this up? We just need a bunch of planks. We'll do that next time. Oh, we got a nail. I'll definitely take that. And let's grab all the scrap metal. Well, that'll give us 2 extra for next time. And we don't have a key or a lock on that door. I think we only have a couple locks. We have one on that door, which is weird, and we have one on that door. But I just put them on there as I find them. You know, the locks. Okay. All right, let's get over here where this is. Let's build our improvised toolkit. The bolts. That's what we need. All right. Let's take out 2 bolts. All right, let's build us our 2 toolkits. Okay. All right, now what I'll do is I'll put these back into the base elements to get that fixed. That'll take 40 points off of the base elements here. So we're at 60. This will take us down to 20. Well, this one will take us to 40. And then, yeah, and then this one will take us to 20. 20's not bad. I can live with 20. But at least now I don't have to worry about the base falling apart while I'm gone. All right. Well, that was kind of, not too eventful, but definitely got a lot of work done. You saw how the vision is going to be now for the future of this base. That's as far as we're going to come this direction on this bottom floor. We'll do something with here, too, to kind of block that off so you don't see it later on. And we're still messing around with that corner, but we're mostly done with this first floor right here, or not the ground floor here, but this floor right here. I'm going to put down a few more support beams so that we can continue putting stuff up top for walls. I'll put some down here. We'll put a wall right here. Matter of fact, let's put the blueprint down if it'll let me. For a wall. Yeah, right there. Awesome. Yeah, we'll get that way. It's blocked off. I just don't like the openness. Like here looks good. It kind of goes right up to the wall, nice and clean. This is kind of messy. I'll put something here. Maybe I may put a wall. I should have put. I kind of want to destroy this and put. But what's above that? Let me just take a look. That is right there. Is that one on top of that? No, I can destroy this one here, I think. Let me try. Let's see what happens. Hopefully my base doesn't fall apart. Crap. I had a feeling that was supporting more than just that one section. Oh, gosh. Why did I do that right now at the freaking end of the episode? But what I want to do is put that in place so we can walk through. Damn. And then we'll have to... Yeah, let me do that. Let me do this. Let me grab another log. Where's it? Let me get a tree from right over here. Crap. Let's go out this way. Let me just grab one tree really quick. I know I said I was going to wrap the episode up, but that's fine. We'll do some work. Yeah, we got a bunch of trees right here. Yeah, let's grab this one really quick. I'm not going to worry about wasting these resources. I'm just going to grab what I need. And if it despawns, it despawns. The next time I load in, this tree will be back here again anyway. We can use the resources from that tree when we chop it down a second time to to build that wall section over there. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna build this blueprint here, and then I'll place down the floor sections that we're gonna rebuild again. That's fine. It just stinks that I put all those resources into it for it to disappear like that. But now that we got that section, that basically just replaced the wall that we lost, and man, that took out a lot of platform sections. Wow. So we're gonna build that one. Ooh. Oh, that's right. We did have that one, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Man, that thing, I destroyed 1, 2, 3. It probably won't let me build all these. 4. Yeah, we got to rebuild all this stuff. Man, we didn't lose anything else, did we? Sticks. Let's rebuild these really quick. I just don't like them leaving them like that. And I think we have sticks on the ground somewhere around here. Here we go. Small, 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 small. What is that? Oh, that's the medieval sword. That's not mine, is it? Dude, I lost my medieval sword. Oh, what the hell? Oh, I got the axe over there. Hold on. Let me get my sword back. I almost lost my freaking sword. Yeah, let's put you back here. Damn. I'm glad I came back to double check and didn't, log off. you know, before looking around, I'd have lost all my stuff. All right, let's try to rebuild some of these really quick. All right, we need more sticks. 3 more sticks, and then that'll be done, and our floor sections will be back in place, and we'll be back to where we left off without the that wall blocking us. Let's just grab this one right here. Damn it. Oh, that was my axe. Never mind. Here we go. I thought I was using the sword. Okay, small, 2, 3, 4. Let me take all of those. And we should be able to build them right here. All right, we got it all rebuilt. And now that wall section, you know, that was blocking us in is gone. And what I'll do is I'll build a solid, because I was looking at this. I was going to build a solid wall right here. But then I realized I already had a solid wall here, and I would have made it like a little cubby hole, and I didn't want that. So now we have a more of an open floor plan. I'm scared to take something like this down. I wonder if I can build this, and you know, on top of where that is, and do some support. But I already have that wall there, and I'd have to take it down, and that may cause that floor section to disappear. That floor, yeah, it's gonna. I'm going to leave the rest of it as it is. I just wanted to get that one open. And I wonder if I could do a floor piece. Twig floor. Oh, you can't do the floor piece off of that, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, you can do... There's the red marker right there. Anyway... That's where we're at. We'll build that that wall section later on. We'll get this all fixed up, make it look better. Like here, I kind of wish that was not a solid piece, but that's fine. But either way, we're going to wrap this episode up right here. I do want to thank you for taking the time to watch. What the hell? We need to get some food, too. But, yeah, it's coming along. It looks much better now, I think. And the base is going to... It's going to look better once I get the supports done and some more walls. And this is all going to be open floor plan right here. Same with the floor above it. And then we'll put chests and stuff like that in here. And this will be our main base once we get it built. But in the meantime, I'll wrap it up here. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you guys next time.